You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my turn to help you.
We'll speak again later.
Thank you again for sparing me, Head Foreman. I'll prove I'm worthy of your mercy.
I'm curious, Dakath. Tell me how you got here.
We've already spoken of it, Bloodjaw. I was weak, that's all. And gutless. There seemed to be only two fates for the Orcs here. I gave up, and haven't had the courage to go back. I'm not proud of what I did, and I died to redeem myself. There's really nothing more to say.
Very well. That's good enough for me. We'll speak again later.
I see you spared Dakath. That's somewhat unexpected. But I imagine you know what you're doing, Arkai.
We'll need every fighter we can find. He won't betray us.
I don't think so either. You're giving him his only chance to redeem himself. I suppose it was the best thing to do, even if I can't help thinking he's getting off easy. Need anything?
Next step, we start the revolt in the mire. Everybody ready?
The fateful hour is approaching, yes. I'd be lying if I said everyone's ready, but we'll follow you regardless. Talk to Marlock when you want to launch the assault. He'll be leading operations.
What can I do for you?
I know I'm going to regret this, but tell me about yourself, Braggart.
My life story. It's just waiting to be written down.
We'll speak again later.
Can I do something for you?
We'll speak again later.
Need anything?
Next step, we start the revolt in the mire. Everybody ready?
The fateful hour is approaching, yes. I'd be lying if I said everyone's ready, but we'll follow you regardless. Talk to Marlock when you want to launch the assault.
You wanted to tell me something?
Time is short. We have to bring together the main leaders of the Resistance and set up a plan of attack.
Very good. That's the point of no return, son. But if you feel ready, I can organize a war council and launch the assault.
Do that, Father. Okay. Garrosh, how many orcs do you have?
Maybe 10 at most.
That's not many. But Turg has 20 miners with him. They'll relieve you once I'm back up with Arkans. Marlock will lead the first wave with a dozen of his warriors. I need someone who knows the inside of the fortress.
All right. We'll hold the position to the end.
We have to. You'll have Garrosh in support if things heat up. When Styx and I have sabotaged the drawbridge, that'll be the signal. And when we get back, you make a sortie.
A sortie? It's suicide!
You can't hold out forever. We have to keep the initiative. If we can't take control of the tower, you're all lost. The Kwasan need slaves for their damn mire. And you've proven you aren't slaves. They won't be nice to you.
It's a good plan, Arkai.
Really? You're going to get wiped out. I'll need the best warriors to create a solid combat group and limit the disaster.
What do you have in mind?
I need an eagle, a lion, and a cheetah. That's how the Bloodjaws work. The eagle should be a cold-blooded orc, a strategist to take the heights and use his experience to our advantage at the right time. The lion will be our champion, an unbeatable fighter who'll break through the defenses and crush the enemy's morale. And our cheetah will be the link. We need a fast and intuitive brother who can get messages through to you, Garrosh, and Adek without fail.
I see. But we don't have much time, son. Garrosh and Turg have gone to take up their positions. Adek has to join them at the time the assault is launched. We will have to draw on the Orcs in the hideout.
I'll deal with it. I'll talk with them and try to find out what each one can do.
Good, son. Then come back and see me when you have your champions. I'll brief them before we launch the assault.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
Don't take it badly, but you don't seem like other shamans.
I know. Believe me, I had to force myself to learn to hold my tongue and keep my head down here. But Adek and your father insisted that I hide in the crowd. Without them, the head foreman would doubtless have had me killed. He had another way of seeing things and didn't like competition. But I think what will interest you the most, Bloodjaw, is knowing that before being shaman, I was head of the High Plains clan.
I see. That's interesting. You're right. I'm very sorry, Drakan. A lot of Bloodjaws wanted to help you, but the High Plains were too far away. Jarhail refused to split us up for an expedition that wasn't certain to achieve its goal.
And he was right. That would have meant making the same mistake I made. I alone am responsible, Jorosh. Don't blame your chief for my failures.
But you deserved reinforcements. Relief, after having held out so long, won so many battles.
And it took just one defeat to lose everything. It's always like that, Jorosh. Never forget that. Defeat always happens in the end. And when the day comes and the Great Breath doesn't want you, you have to force yourself to draw a lesson. In honor of all those who believed in you. There are a lot of them here.
I won't forget, Drakan. I thank you.
Yes, son?
I have our lion.
The champion who will destroy the enemy defenses. Good! Who did you choose?
I think Garrock has potential.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I'll be back later.
Need anything?
We'll be back later.
What can I do for you?
Do you know how to lead a squad in combat, Braggart?
I'm quite sure I can do that, yes.
You've already done it?
No. I've spent the last 15 years here, but my father was a great leader, the chief of the Turquoise Dawn. He told me everything. It's as if I did it myself.
I see.
We'll need a fast and stealthy orc to carry orders and reconnoiter.
Take me! I'm stealthy as a shadow and fast as the wind.
Oh, really? It means not sticking your chest out every 30 seconds, you know? Did you ever manage to sneak up on anyone and kill them? Like, while you were awake?
Not really. But that's not going to stop me.
What about orders? You will obey the orders you're given without question?
Of course. Just as long as I'm not ordered to do anything useless, I'll follow orders to the death.
Oh, right. No useless orders for this guy, then.
We'll speak again later.
Champion need Garrock.
I need a great fighter for my squad. Think you can handle it?
Garrock always ready fight for champion. Garrock very strong and not scared of Qua, son.
It's obvious he'd make me a good bodyguard. You got issues.
No problem. I'll remember that the next time you get clubbered.
Hey, I only kid because I love. I'll stick with you. You make better conversation. Barely. We'll need a fast and stealthy orc to carry orders and reconnoiter.
Oh, Garrock fat. Won't help it. Not run fast.
Yeah, I get that. I was just asking in case you knew anyone else, actually. He's not someone I'd send out running, Ark. Unless you want to start an earthquake. But hey, it's up to you.
I'll be back later, Garrock.
Can I do something for you?
We'll need a fast, stealthy orc to carry orders and reconnoiter for us.
I can be your orc. That's what I did with the foreman.
Hey, experience is an advantage. Sometimes it's more expensive, but that's just me.
You know how to lead an army in combat?
I led slaves for work, but never an army in combat. I doubt the other orcs would accept my authority with my past as a foreman.
We'll speak again later.
Yes, son?
I found the right person to run orders and reconnoiter.
Your cheetah, eh? Who did you think of?
No, wait.
Yes, son?
I'll be back later.
Yes, son?
I found the right person to run orders and reconnoiter.
Your cheater, eh? Who did you think of?
Dakath has a lot to answer for. Now's his chance.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I'll be back later.
Yes, son?
I changed our warrior. I think Garok has potential.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I'll be back later.
You've helped me, Bloodjaw. Now it's my turn to help you.
You know how to lead an army in combat?
Well, I only seek to serve you, brother. But I have to warn you that I have never done this kind of thing. Why don't you ask Marlock or Adek?
Marlock and his men will be in the vanguard, and I'll need Adek in the rear.
I see. In that case, you should maybe ask their advice. They'll be able to help you more than me.
We'll need a fast and stealthy orc to carry orders and reconnoiter.
I should be able to do that. If you can't find an expert.
The thing is, we already have a real expert, but I'll be 3 floors below right then, visiting the jails of the Inquisition.
We'll speak again later.
Need anything?
We'll be back later.
What do you want, son of the Red Breath?
We'll speak again later, Shaman.
Yes, son?
I might have found our eagle.
You found a good strategist? Who?
No, wait.
Yes, son?
I'll be back later.
Yes, son?
I might have found our eagle.
You found a good strategist? Who?
No, wait.
Yes, son.
I'll be back later.
What can I do for you?
Do you know how to lead a squad in combat, braggart?
I'm quite sure I can do that, yes.
You've already done it?
No. I've spent the last 15 years here, but my father was a great leader, the chief of the Turquoise Dawn.
I see. We'll speak again.
You've helped me, Blood.
You know how to lead an army in combat?
Well, I only seek to serve you, brother. But I have to warn you that I have never done this kind of thing.
Marlock and his men will be in the van.
I see.
We'll speak again.
Yes, son?
I might have found our eagle.
You found a good...
The shaman is a worthy ally. I trust him completely.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
I'll be back later.
You wanted to tell me something?
We're ready. It's time to launch the assault.
Yes, I think we're ready. No regrets?
I might need to check 2 or 3 things.
You wanted to tell me something?
I decided to change our runner. Rhaegar stood up to the head foreman. He's the kind of cold-blooded orc that I need in the squad.
All right, son. I'll explain what's expected of him.
We're ready. It's time to launch the assault.
Yes, I think we're ready. No regrets?
No, we have to go now. There's no more time to lose.
Very good. We're going near the drawbridge, and we'll wait for your signal. Good luck, son.
Thank you.